So we will start today exercise for finding the principal value branch. So that is, I explained you that for sine inverse, cos inverse, cosec inverse, sec inverse, and tan inverse, cot inverse, what is the principal value branch? Accordingly, we will solve it. We have to bring it in the principal value. So here we get minus 1 by 2. Okay. And this is equal to sine y, and minus 1 by 2 is the value of sine at sine 30 degree pi by 6. Okay. And sine minus theta minus sine theta. So we can write sine minus pi by 6 and minus pi by 6. Therefore, we got y is equal to minus pi by 6, because this belongs to, for sine, the range is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So this belongs to the principal value minus 92 plus 90. So that's why this is the principal value of, hence principal value of sine inverse minus 1 by 2 is equal to minus pi by 6. Okay. So like this we did. We can take the second question. I'm not taking, you can try yourself. Taking question number 3. Again, let y is equal to cosec inverse q, and cosec y will be equal to 2. Okay. And 2 is the value of cosec. It is the opposite of sine. So wherever the sine will have 1 by 2, cosec will have 2. So that means cosec sine 30 degree is 1 by 2. So cosec 30 degree will be 2. Reciprocal of sine. Cosec 30 degree pi by 6. Okay. So we get y is equal to, implies that y is equal to pi by 6. And now check whether pi by 6 belongs to this interval. For cosec inverse, the interval is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, except 0. Because at 0 it will give infinity. So yes, it is belonging to this range. Therefore, cosec inverse 2 is equal to pi by 6. Or you can say that principal value of principal value of cosec inverse 2 is pi by 6. Okay. First, we will see in question number 11, find the values. So whenever we are finding the value, we have to bring it in the principal value branch. So for tan inverse, cos inverse minus 1 by 2, these all three values will be calculated separately first and then substitute here. So first we are taking this tan inverse 1. So now here we have three numbers. So we will take x, y, z, so that they are different, because so we will take, let x is equal to tan inverse 1, and which implies that tan x is equal to 1, and 1 is the value of tan at 45 degree. Tan 45 degree, that is pi by 4, and this implies that x is equal to pi by 4. Now check sine tan inverse. So tan inverse is lying between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Okay, so this is lying between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, not included. 45 degrees between minus 90 to plus 90. Huh? That's why, therefore, we can say that the value of tan inverse 1 is pi. We got pi by 4. Okay. Now, second, let cos inverse minus 1 by 2, or we can write let x we have taken. Now we'll take y. Let y is equal to cos inverse minus 1 by 2. Cos inverse minus 1 by 2, and then cos y will be equal to minus 1 by 2, and 1 by 2 is the value of cos x. Pi by 3 minus cos 60 degree, that is pi by 3, and this minus I told you before that in cos, this minus can go by 180 minus theta, so we can write cos pi minus pi by 3. So pi minus pi by 3. All this 3 pi minus pi 2 pi by 3. So cos pi is equal to cos 2 pi by 3, and y is equal to 2 pi by 3, and which belongs to the principal value branch 0 to 5 positive. Therefore, cos inverse minus 1 by 2 is equal to 2 pi by 3. Similarly, find out sine inverse and then substitute the values. So for sine inverse, let z is equal to sine inverse minus 1 by 2. Therefore, sine z is equal to minus 1 by 2, and sine z is equal to minus sine 1 by 2 means sine 30 degree, pi by 6, sine pi by 6, and in sine we can take side the sign in negative sign minus pi by 6, and which gives us that c is equal to minus pi by 6, and which belongs to minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, principal value branch of sine inverse. Okay, so we got therefore sine inverse minus 1 by 2 is minus pi by 6. Okay, so now we got the values. Tan inverse 1 is equal to tan inverse 1 is equal to pi by 4, cos inverse minus pi by 2 is equal to 2 pi by 3, and sine inverse minus 1 by 2 is equal to minus pi by 6. Substituting its value here, so you can write it again, and then is equal to tan inverse pi by 4 plus 2 pi by 3 minus pi by 6. And you can take the LCM. LCM will be 12. 4 3s are 12, 3 4s are 12, 4 2s are 8, and 6 2s are 12, 2 pi. So we get 9 pi by 12. 9 pi by 12 is the answer, and it is divisible by 3. The 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 3 pi by 4. You got it? This is the first formula. And you know that what is the opposite of sine is? Sine theta is equal to, you know that sine theta is equal to 1 upon cosec theta. Correct? And cos theta is equal to 1 upon sec theta. And tan theta is equal to 1 upon cot theta. The opposite of sine is cosec theta. Opposite of cos is sec theta, and tan is cot theta. So that's why here we have sine inverse. If we write sine inverse minus inverse 1 by x, it can be written as cos sec inverse x, where x should be greater than 1. This is the condition, otherwise this will not applicable. So we will always have generally in our course this condition is always followed. Okay, so this is sine inverse opposite of cos sec inverse. Means sine inverse 1 by 2 can be written as 1 1 upon x as cos sec inverse x. Okay, so if we take cos sec to prove this result, if we put cos sec inverse x is equal to y, suppose we take to prove this result, let cos sec inverse x is equal to y. Okay, so x will be equal to cos sec y. Okay, then if we write in terms of sine, we write in terms of sine, so sine y will be equal to sine cosec y will be equal to 1 upon sine y. Can say cosec y is equal to 1 upon sine y. Hmm? And if you take the reciprocal on both the sides, 1 upon x will be equal to sine y. Taking reciprocal by taking reciprocal on both sides. Taking reciprocal. So this sine will come this side. It will become sine inverse 1 by x is equal to y. If you see, this is equation number 1. Y, the value of y is cosec inverse x, and also this. So from first and second, we can say that from first and second, cosec inverse x is equal to sine inverse 1 by x is equal to cosec inverse x. So like this we can prove. Other second formula also we can prove like this now, and third also. So remember, cos inverse 1 by 2 will be equal to sec inverse x whenever x is greater than equal to 1, and third, tan inverse 1 by x can be written as cot inverse x, where x is greater than equal to 3. So these three formulas you have to remember, these three formulas: 1, 2, and this is 3. Okay, you got it. So there are other formulas we will discuss next time about other formulas also. So this was so this we have seen these formulas. Again, I think it was not properly shared screen. So again, see this sine inverse 1 by x is equal to cosec inverse x. The first formula is here, sine inverse 1 by x is equal to cosec inverse x. Under the condition, under this condition, x is greater than equal to 1, or we can say x is less than equal to minus 1. So these both conditions will be always followed, otherwise the formula will not be applicable. So in your course, it is not given out of the conditions, so condition will be followed. I have proved this one also. We can take cos inverse x as y, then this cos will be taken on right hand side. This will become x cos inverse y. Then cos is equal to cosec is equal to cosec inverse y, and cosec y can be written as 1 upon sin y. And then taking reciprocal, this 1 upon x here, x upon 1 will become 1 upon x, and 1 upon sin y will become sin y upon 1. Okay, then sine inverse, this sine is taken left hand side, so sine inverse 1 by 2 is equal to sine y is equal to y. Sine will go this side, we get sine. The sine will become sine inverse. So this is equation number 2. So from first and 2, the value of y both are same. We can say that sine inverse 1 by x is equal to cosec inverse x. Similarly, we can prove cosec inverse 1 by x is equal to sec inverse x, and tan inverse 1 by x is equal to cot inverse x. 1 by x can be converted into x because this is the opposite. What is the opposite of sine? Is cosec inverse cosec. What is the opposite of cos? Is sec. So tan is opposite of tan is cot. That's why sine inverse is related to cosec inverse. It's opposite, and here cos inverse is related to sec inverse. It's opposite, and tan inverse is related to the cot inverse. That is the opposite of this.